British Oscars legend. With 5 nominations and 4 wins already under his belt, Nick Park is up for an Oscar yet again with Wallace & Gromit's A Matter of Loaf and Death. And having spent most of his professional career surrounded by models, I suggested LA must be his spiritual home.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, how do you feel about LA? Well, what's it like being here for the Oscars?
Well, it's nice to be invited back. You know, you spend months or weeks, years actually, in darkened rooms, playing with plasticine, you know, with other animators who are very nice, but you know, can get a bit hot, you know, well, in a different way, sweaty. So it's nice to get out here and meet glamorous people. Not that my colleagues aren't, but
Glamorous in a different way.
they're lovely, but in a different way.
Tell us a bit about the film that you're nominated for this time.
Okay, yeah, it's a half-hour short. It's in this one, Wallace and Gromit have a new business, which is making bread, and they're delivering bread. And while they're out one day, Wallace sees his idol, his all-time idol, the star of these old 70s bread commercials, called Paella Bakewell, and he falls for her hook, line and sinker. But at the same time, Gromit's very aware that bakers are going missing in town. In fact, 12 have gone missing this year. So it becomes a kind of bread-based murder mystery.
Wallace and Gromit, we have them here. They're a very British invention, and obviously you're representing the Brits here. Are you surprised America's got the joke, if you like? Are you surprised they get the jokes about Wensleydale and, as you say, tea and cheese?
They do. I mean, I must say, with this last film, I've shown it at we're making feature films with Sony, and I've shown it at Sony Studios, and probably the best audience reaction I've had, to be honest. They just kind of laughed at every shot in the film. Even when I didn't intend a joke, they were laughing.
Now, what you may have decided is what you're wearing. You're known for those bow ties. Are you going with a bow tie this year?
Yeah, I've decided I will. I never thought that I would be at all talked of in terms of fashion. I wore a bow tie the first time I was here. It was bigger than I thought. I thought it's only when I saw it back afterwards I realised how big it was. I just made it out of wrapping paper, and it was in one magazine being described as a travesty of taste. I never thought I'd be talked about in fashion magazines.